Hey you guys, what's good? Y'all probably wondering where I have been today. Well, I was just trying to lay low, just chilling, things have been kind of, how can I say this? Mm, mm, I've been dissecting things and pulling things apart that I have observed. And I put it like that. And putting my thought process toward them, right? Um, mm, I just don't get it. I don't get all the attacks on my life. I don't. I really don't. Those that came before me that have gone on to be with the Lord, you know, the whole witchy thing and all of this here. I was just reflecting on how normal my life was and how, you know, I was just happy, y'all. And I ain't never been so unhappy in all my life. I'm just like, none of this is worth it to me. It's not. It's just, I don't know who's enjoying life, but I'm not. I'm just like, I haven't had a happy day in 7 years. Not one. I was happy every day of my life prior to that. I know that sounds crazy because you like, how could she say that when she had this and she's finding out about this or that? Because I was oblivious to it, right? So I was happy. I was happy. I didn't wake up with, any type of contention towards anyone or not having to sleep with one eye open. I never, ever in my life slept outside due to not having my needs met. Ever. Well, I take that back because I slept in my car. Um, but I still had some form of shelter. I had, and it was for a short term period of time, no more than a week, if anything, waiting for an apartment to be ready or, something like that, where I'm in between, places to stay. I never, I felt so bad about darkening people's doorstep and asking for aid and assist on anything because of how it was as a kid. My father, he always was asking for help. you know he did attempt to raise us on his own for 3 years, like I told you. um and every effort was made. He gave it his best effort, but he still required the extended village to help him. And so it seemed like people say they want to help you, but they don't. And I learned that early. They don't. They really don't. They got their own set of circumstances and problems. So you come asking them to do something, you know what I'm saying? It's just the undercurrent. Again, I'm empathic, so I can feel every inkling of it, you know, that he was ignoring. I'm not going to say oblivious to, because he knew that they really didn't want to be bothered with him, you know what I'm saying, and his kids. So, the only person that had an open heart like that was my grandmothers. They were both like, they it was genuine. My empathic nature, picked up on the fact that they had a genuine love. Now, if they were involved in any of this stuff, you know, I think that is why um, some of it might have went over my head, because they wanted to shield me from it, the pain that it would cause me in the event that I ever found out. And at least they cared to that extent. You know what I'm saying? If they was getting paid and everybody had it set up and it was just how it had to be, Because again, I'm telling you, we dealing with people that were coming up during very racial times where everything was pre how can you say it? In order to get something, you had to give something. And so, if considering the heights of some of the stars that are, or people that are successful in music, film, television, just the entertainment business overall, I'm sure they had to give a great price. Maybe their children. And I'm just going to leave that right there. So, let's say you had a set of twins, right? You already got a house full of kids, right? And they say, hey, we'll give you millions of dollars for the rest of your life. And any of your children will be blessed. They will never want for anything if you just give us one of your kids. And they entered into situations where they were given guarantees of certain things. The children would be well cared for. They would be left an inheritance. God has given it to me in spirit. So those that are still alive, that may have entered into situations, you may want to look for your kids. You may want to look to see at least see how they doing. Even if you never reach out to them or touch them, you know what I'm saying, or get in touch with them or anything, just make sure they're alive and breathing if you feel a certain kind of way about your kid. You know what I'm saying? Kids, period. Because no woman carries a child for 9 months that is bone of her bone and flesh of her flesh, and this just, it's a rare woman, I put it like that, because there are some that can walk away from that situation and not feel like, I wonder if this child is someplace breathing. I wonder if this child is okay. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. Because they're still a part of you. You know? You're not just an incubator when you have a kid for somebody else. You're just not. It's a rare woman, like I said, that can operate like that, that doesn't have a thought about it at some point, you know. Same thing with abortions. It ain't, I'm telling y'all, I can remember the dates. I remember I remember when my womb was turned into a tomb. And these children, they would be 28 and, let's see, 25 and 28. Yeah, they would be in their 20s. So I remember the due dates, whenever they roll around, I'm telling you, May is like crazy. It's crazy. And with that being said, I don't know what's going on today, but y'all gotta stop with the urine spells. If y'all trying to track me by smell, is what God has given me, or scent, you are ruining every pair of pants that I got. I ain't been able to move all day for urine being just coming out of my body, like, and I haven't even drank fluid like that. So I know it's witchcraft, because I have not been drinking water. And water or any type of fluids, it's so bad, y'all. I'm telling you. I have been that's where I've been all day, at the washateria, the laundromat. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to keep washing pants, because I don't have any pants to wear. Because this person, whomever is doing this, it is the worst thing that you could possibly do to anybody. You know, I don't have urinary incontinence. I don't know who is sick like this. You know, I don't know if they got me carrying their sympathy pains because they're pregnant. If there's some way you destiny swap with that, or I'm carrying, their symptoms or whatever. But my legs are swollen. I showed y'all pictures of them yet again. They blown up, and then I cannot stop pissing. I can't. I'm peeing every 5 minutes. I can't sit nowhere without peeing. I'm just peeing, like a woman that is full, term pregnant and probably had her water break or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's so crazy. So, yeah, it's really, and here come the popo, y'all. So I guess I'm on they line. That's why I told y'all, whenever I come online for some reason, all of a sudden, I'm things change around me. The atmosphere changes, the police are called, all of that kind of stuff. And I'm like, I'm just tired. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired. The only reason I'm still here is because I missed the bus. And I would have already been gone. So it's not like I'm trying to sit up and post up wherever I am. But that's why I was here today, because I couldn't leave. I just kept having to wash pants. I mean, I'm telling you, I was like, every time I got ready to leave, you know what I'm saying? I was like, dang, who is what is with this urine flow? I ain't had no problem with no urinary nothing, So I don't know what that was about. And my legs had swollen. So all of this whole, it's just weird. I just needed to wash clothes anyway, so that's why I came over here in the first place. But I'll be gone, I mean, this officer is literally just sitting here looking at me. I'm fine. Yeah. And so catching the bus, this urine thing, y'all, I don't know what that's about. I don't have urinary incontinence. You know what I'm saying? I don't. So I was just like, why is this happening today? So I know that some witches and warlocks, they scribe for people when they looking for people, they use these type of tactics. And I'm like, man, this is so weird. You know what I'm saying? Where they're trying to locate you. So the Lord is giving it to me in spirit that maybe someone is trying to, I don't know. But it's giving me somebody's pregnant. Like, again, I'm empathic in nature, so. Anyway, let me get off of here. I feel so uncomfortable now that this officer is sitting here looking at me. I'm just like, I'm tired, y'all. My spirit is tired. I can't take no more of these people. Look at this. I can't make this stuff up. I can't.